One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. And the Cardinals will boot it away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the App State Mountaineers offense takes the field to start this game off. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll go right back to it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
And they can't make the play on third down.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. So the Louisville Cardinals offense will have its first possession of the game. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
I may just go for it on every fourth down. I really don't.
Quick handoff. There he goes.
Take that in, baby.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Fires into the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Okay.
Back to pass. Rushes on him. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard
Did Mac
line.
eat your,
Man down on the play as the officials
food?
take a break to let him be checked out. Now on third and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit.
All right, can you go put your food up on the counter so Mac doesn't get it?
Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that, they break the
Alice?
seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it, be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline, so let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Looking to throw, it's Wolf. He's got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Power football with the run. He has the first and still on his feet. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Gets it to the back. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Motion from the wideout. Leaves it with the running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive
what's funny is Mike is the opposite. Anytime Mike starts to watch, I sweat.
He's going to hit it.
So, like, some crazy stuff starts
doing some
happening.
damage on this defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass, it's Wolf. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Washington is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the boys of a young Warren Moon, and they are right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Michigan State. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for room. It's Agbada. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
Fires to the right.
Oh, wow. They had 3 guys wide open.
Juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. And the Cardinals will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Wolf. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you can see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. So now it's second and long. Looking for a gap. It's Agbana. Picks up the first down, still moving. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead at the end of the quarter, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. To the ground, he's got it again.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Cardinals are on the move. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Oh,
grabbed over the middle. It's Lawrence. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away.
Oh, he's still there?
This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the Big Mounts carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Dropping back, it's Wolf. That's caught. It's Shields.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimum gain.
And the Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
They'll ride the hot hand. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places. And even
turning it on. He's at the 20. Touchdown, App State. Once he got some room, it was over.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Here's a heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Running back searching for a hole. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Wide receiver going in motion. Off the bootleg and rolling out. On the move, he fires. Complete downfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw, it's Wolf. Quarterback adapting. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Now the play fake. Hit as he throws.
Right.
Picked off
Right,
number 15 on the year. They'll make the stop on the return at the 38-yard line as this defense reports an interception. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Reese. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Lawrence. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it inside the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Louisville.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now, trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Wolf. He lobs one high down the left side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires to the middle. Looking for the goal line. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first down for this offense.
Snap it. Oh.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join.
Oh, my God.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a fascinating first 2 quarters of football in Louisville.
We did.
And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Dude, welcome to App State football, Wes.
Let's send it back to the
it's been going on all year. I'm cursed. Cursed. I don't know how y'all do it. I don't know what y'all do to the EA gods. I don't know. What's up, Al?
Coming out ready to attack. They start this 3rd quarter 1-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Got it in the middle, it's Lawrence. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Wants to go up top on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Hey.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Cardinals will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Looking downfield, it's Wolf. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
He might want another play. To the air on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. Working on the right. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. It's him in stride inside the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And the Mountaineers in the hurry-up.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the 1st half, and you see it here again early in the 3rd quarter.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Appalachian State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Washington has the lead right now. Feels like we've heard the air raid sirens a few times today, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 4 over Michigan State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Looking for space. It's Agbana. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Well, the offense is trying to get aggressive. They're trying to hit the corner route, but just better coverage on the back end by the defense, knocking that one away.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kurtz. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. And the Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to.
Are you actually playing with any of this stuff, or are you just throwing stuff out and just watching it destruct?
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the yoke. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Finds his big tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Reads it, fires complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. The Mountaineers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Wolf. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Looking to get it in. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown Mountaineers. And they take it in for 6 more points. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
No, this is just the tease.
From the 15.
You should know by now.
First play of the drive wants to throw. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Hey, Al.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Reese. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nope.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Throws to the tight end. Pulls it in. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the 2nd half.
Bring in the heat. Catch in the middle. It's Stark. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Cardinals decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The give to the tailback. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached a break, and Appalachian State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. They'll give it to him again. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Dropping back, it's Wolf. Here comes the heat. Quarterback can't pull the trigger and down he goes at the 41.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. You can hand it to him, you can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the grab at the 10. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield on 1st down. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it out. It's Reese. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage.
There he goes. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. And the Cardinals want to crank the tempo.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. Just
running free. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And the Mountaineers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Appalachian State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Hold and finds his man on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He leaves it with his back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the...
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. They'll start this drive at their own 48. The give out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Give to the single back. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Just complete